Hello, welcome to WWScenics, and this is Martin introducing you to wargaming. I got a few products here that I'm going to go through. Okay, I want to show you some different types of skull and bone range that we have and some basic materials that we've got. And I'm going to do it on a nice big tile like this. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so in front of us we got some of our range. Okay, so we got our basic materials, right? Okay, which is, yeah, there's some of our basic materials, which I'll go through when I show you when we start to build. Yeah, and our new skull and bone range. Yep. Okay, so what is our skull and bone range, right? Okay, so this is sand. Yeah. Okay, one of the sands that we've got. Okay, so inside there you've got sand and you get this sprue. Okay, and on there's skulls, jaws, rib cages, spines, bones, all sorts of things. Yeah. Okay, so and they come on the sprue. Yeah, so then you can quickly spray black as you got there. Okay, and then obviously then paint them up then, yeah, to whatever way that you want to. Yeah, and then what you do then, right, is simple, right? Okay, is this you get the tub. Okay, and there's it comes in like that. Yeah, so in a nice little bag, so it's protected. Okay, and then obviously you crack on. We've also got our gaming glue. Okay, so straight out the bottle onto your base. Get a brush, and then just brush it over. Yep, and then get your sand. I mean, if you've got a small base, you can just dip it in if you want to, right? You know what I mean? But we got a nice large base here, so I can show people what to do. All we're going to do is just cover it over like this. Okay, give it a shake and a tap, and then pour it back in. And there we go, covered. Yeah, don't worry about the white you can see coming through. That will go transparent. Now we're going to start sticking down some of the skull and bones. Yeah, so they're on a sprue, like I said, so nice and easy. Take them off, right? Okay, there we go. That's come off lovely. Yeah, you can see where I've missed the spray there, but don't worry, because I'm going to put that on the side of it like that anyway, right? Okay, so just get a little bit of the gaming glue, tiny bit, stick it on. Again, it's transparent. Yeah, so it'll dry transparent. Stick it down
and just carry on to it. Yeah, just select what you want from the sprue. Yeah, you can see that I got a big blob of glue over there. Right, okay, so I've just filled it up with a little bit more skull and bones. But what you can do is just either put a little bit of sand over the top of it, or leave it dry and then dry brush the colour on top of it. Yeah, or leave it clear. It'll be clear gloss, so it'll look a little bit like a puddle. Just keep going. Just select from the sprues. You can use sprue cutters if you want, and it is advisable on the inner ones. Yeah, because sometimes some of them are brittle. It's 3D printed resin, so it is quite brittle. Yeah, and just off you go. Just keep going until you're happy. Yeah. Okay. So we can add some black lighting, which I will later on in the video, so keep watching it. Until then, just keep going.
and there we go. Yeah, just added a little bit of texture to it now. Like quite a bit of height to it as well. Yeah, you know what I mean. I think the black against the bones looked quite smart as well. Yeah, you know what I mean. And there it is. So we've used our basic material, some of our basic materials, and our skull and bone range. Yeah, you know what I mean. We're using the skull and bone range with the sand, the dry sand, dry desert we got there. Yeah, and our glue.
gaming glue.
And that's it. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Speak soon. Bye-bye.